welcome back to my channel. And today's reading is going to be on some degeneracy, okay? And it's going to be on Sexy Red and her alleged cooties, okay? Apparently this is old news, but it just reached my desk today. And Jaguar Wright on the internet, y'all, running her mouth talking about Sexy Red, and she passing off HSV to other people. I just we just you could kind of gauge based on these questions that I have here about what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna just hop into it because I don't got nothing to say. Actually I do have something to say. When it comes to Sexy Red, me personally, because I'm a liberal ass bitch, sometimes to my own detriment, child, I believe that all women deserve representation. There are women out there, average women out there that, or I should say regular women out there, who present themselves like Sexy Red. There are. And I think that everybody deserves representation. But again, I can't stress this enough. People have a problem with Sexy Red's image because people still want to be accepted by white people. If you ask somebody why they don't like Sexy Red, they're most likely going to say, oh, because she makes the black community look bad. But why do you care about looking bad? Because why do you care about looking bad to other races of people? Why? Now one can argue, systematically, we need to look presentable so that we can get hired, but that would be the case if it were 1930 or post civil or before the civil rights movement. That would be the case. But black people have the luxury to own their own businesses, buy property, own multiple bank accounts. Black people are able to be entrepreneurs in this point in time. And instead of pouring the black dollar back into designer and tricking off, you could be buying a school. You could be buying an establishment. You could be you could be investing your money elsewhere and creating communities and creating an empire for your own community. So Sexy Red ain't ruining the black community because she's degenerate. She's not. Y'all just want to be accepted by white people. And I'm sorry, but it's never gonna happen. And now, am I siding with Sexy Red? Not really. She makes me uncomfortable. I don't pay attention to her. And so if you just outright say, oh, this woman makes me uncomfortable, I could get with that. But you saying, oh, I don't like her because she makes the black community look bad. Girl, we could do better by ourselves. You make your own, we make our own selves look bad every day. And we don't need a Sexy Red to help with that. That's a whole nother conversation for another day though. But just keep in mind that at some point, if Sexy Red didn't exist, then what? Who would you have to blame exactly? Okay, I'll wait. My first question though is Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright is the lady that is basically bringing this to a head again. What is the real reason as to why Jaguar Wright is exposing Sexy Red for her STD status? What is the real reason as to why Jaguar Wright is exposing Sexy Red? Sexy Red's the Queen of Wands. The Hierophant. The Nine of Wands. The Tower. The Four of Wands. Okay. Hold on, let me... What is the real reason as to why Jaguar Wright is exposing Sexy Red? Sexy Red's HIV... I mean, sorry, not HIV status. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I need more balance, and I want you to choose. Okay. Okay, so Jaguar Wright actually does believe that Sexy Red is a CIA plant. She does. She believes that Sexy Red was sent by the industry to destroy the black community. Something with the Hierophant here, something about the industry. Um, and she, Jaguar Wright, even though she got a few screws loose, she's still old school. She thinks that Sexy Red is too hot. Like she what did the what did the older people say? Like you smelling yourself. Like I hate when they say shit like that. I hate when they call black girls fast. I hate that stuff. I hate it. But that's what she feels like. She feels like she has like this old school mind of, girl, you fast. Like you're nasty. You're disgusting. You're dirty. Like you're too outside. Like you need to be in the house. Like where's your mother? Like that's how Jaguar Wright feels about Sexy Red. Like she's she's too promiscuous. She's dirty. Like I think that because Jaguar Wright is so conservative in that way, I think that it was very easy for her to flip this into a, and I guess like CIA experiment, or like I guess during the time when she was growing up, a woman being so free like that like Sexy Red is, being so transparent and so honest and so promiscuous and so hypersexual, that wasn't normal. It wasn't, that's like, I guess during her time you didn't see that often in the media. And along with which probably ultimately led Jaguar Wright being more conservative, but, or I should say developing a more conservative outlook on things. But also it's like, I don't know, it's like she like I don't know, she really views Sexy Red as disgusting, dirty. Like I keep getting dirty. She's dirty. She does feel like Sexy Red sold her soul for money, and the industry is, backing her up. She does feel like that. And I do think that she did hear about Sexy Red, and the drama going on with her ex partner and the OF person that she was sleeping with, allegedly. She Jaguar Wright got heard that and she ran with it. It's not that she has insider intel. I think that she used news and she ran with it, and she let her disdain for Sexy Red fuel her, cause her to kind of go after her in that way. Why is Jaguar Wright being so open about STDs? Like, why does she keep talking about like content creators that are, does she want to tell us something without trying to tell us something? Like, why is she in her sexual advocacy era with the Ace of Cups? We have the Queen of Swords. Y'all, ain't nothing going on. She needs something new to talk about. And also, I do think that she does feel strongly about it, though. I do think that she feels like, I do think she is passionate about safe sex. I do. And she just hopped on the new bandwagon. We all heard, don't nobody care about Diddy no more. We heard everything when it comes to Diddy. Child, she loved talking about the industry, and she just feel like the whole, it's something that, it's a new topic. And she just hopped on the bandwagon. Y'all, she don't really got no insider intel about Sexy Red and her health status. She doesn't. I think she's just as blindsided as everyone else. I think she's, kind of not in the know, really, just like anyone else. It's it's a matter of her hopping on the next topic, jumping, unfortunately. But she is passionate about, sexual health. I mean, safe sex and all that. She is. I think she may have also had experiences where men tried to get her, and she had to ask for testing results herself, a few times back then. And that's probably why she's so passionate about it. And also, I don't blame her. That's disgusting. And people who knowingly pass around diseases needs to be fucking in jail. They need to be in jail. Like, that has to be illegal. I don't know if that's illegal. I don't know. It might be in some places, but that needs to be illegal, and that needs to be a punishable offense. It needs to be a felony, because ain't no fucking way Ain't no way. You know when you're itching, you know when you're burning, you know when you're smelling, you know when your genitals don't look normal. You know. You know. And I get it. People have, doctor anxiety. I sometimes have doctor anxiety as well, but it's all about perspective. When you look at it from the perspective of, you know what, if there is something wrong, at least I saw a professional so I could get it fixed. It's gonna get fixed if something gets found, and that's how I combat my doctor's anxiety. You don't just let shit fester, and you don't just whatever. It's Sexxy Red, and this is Jaguar Wright's claim. It's Sexxy Red being paid by Hollywood elites to spread STDs. It's Sexxy Red being paid by Hollywood elites to spread STDs. We have the King of Cups. We have the Fool. No, she's a hoe. She's a hoe, and quite frankly, she don't care about being a hoe either. She's very open about it. She's not ashamed. No, she's just a hoe, and she's being irresponsible with her body. She's young. She's having fun. Yeah, no. But Jaguar Wright actually genuinely believes this, y'all. She believes that Sexxy Red is being paid to spread STDs. And this is why I say this woman, this is why I don't like this woman, okay? This is why I don't like her, and this is why I say she's crazy, because she is. Because she just be saying anything to get y'all's attention. And I love whistleblower work. I'ma listen. If there's a whistleblower, bitch, I'm gonna be the first, best believe I'm gonna be the first one there to be like, ooh, girl, tell me more. But when you start whistleblowing for the sake of clout and attention and money, which is something that she openly admitting to doing, telling y'all stuff for money, I can't trust everything that comes out of your mouth. I'm sorry. Did Sexxy give her ex-boyfriend HSV2? Y'all don't know what it is. The definition is right here on the screen. I didn't know what that shit was either. But you learn something new every day. Did Sexxy Red expose her? Wait, no, I should ask first. Did Gucci Third Leg give Sexxy Red HSV2? Now, Gucci Third Leg is an OF person that was basically in the media for facing controversy for spreading HSV2 amongst women that he was sleeping with. And they put Sexxy Red on the list, child, that contracted the I don't know if it's a disease or an infection. I don't know. But we gonna see, child. And she denied it. She said that's not true, that she never slept with them. But we gonna see. Did Gucci Third Leg give Sexxy Red HSV2? We have the Five of Cups. The Fool. Y'all, can you clarify the Five of Cups? He gave her something. And but it was curable. I don't think she has it anymore. Again, oh shit, I wish I knew. Is HSV2, is it an infection or is it a disease? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, because I mean, diseases can be cured. Some diseases can be cured, but he gave her something and it was cleared. I mean, it got cured. She's fine now, but y'all, and she went back outside. She was stressed about it. She went to the doctor. She got checked up on. She was stressed about it. She was anxious about it. And then, they cured her and she became fine. But he gave her something. Yes. Did Sexxy Red give her ex-boyfriend HSV2? Did Sexxy Red give her boyfriend HSV2? Yes, she did. She did give him something. Yeah, she did. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. But see, y'all, they was giving stuff to each other. Well, she said that. She said that already. But it's like he wasn't 100% clean either. This is disgusting. I'm sorry. See, and I burned some frankincense for you, girl. I'm burning some frankincense because I knew what I was getting myself into, but not quite. And this is very demonic, disgusting. Like, y'all need an exorcist. Y'all need an exorcism. Specifically from a lust demon, because it's giving that. It's giving you y'all have like all sorts of spirits on y'all, especially Sexxy Red. It's like she needs a baptism, an exorcism. She needs 5 baptisms actually. She needs to be prayed for. She needs a spiritual bath. It's crazy. My next question is, did he expose her though? Did he expose her because did he expose her because she found out he was DL? Did he expose her because, did her ex-boyfriend expose her because he found out she was DL? Wait, she found out that he was DL. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all, I could be wrong, but I do think that there was infidelity. There was infidelity, but I can't see if it was a man or not. I can't. Sorry. I can't see, but I think there was infidelity on his end. Yeah. And it may have been another woman, because we have the King of Cups and we have the Queen of Cups. I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry, but did he expose her because she found out he was DL? I don't think so. I think that she broke his heart. I think she broke his heart. I think their relationship is very toxic. I think this was like a tit for tat situation. I do see a third party though. I do see infidelity. I do. But the thing is, yes, she admitted that they split and went their own separate ways and started doing, he was doing him and she was doing her. But I see an infidelity situation where nobody knew about it. Like, we're supposed to be exclusive, we're supposed to be in a relationship, and you're stepping out, and I didn't know, and I found out. But see, I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I can't see it. I don't know. Sorry. Y'all, it may have been a trans. I think it was a trans. It may have been a trans woman. That's probably why I'm confused about. Oh my God. Wait. That sounded bad. That sounded wrong. I don't believe that trans people are confused. No, I'm saying it's like the energy could go either way. Like, it could either be a man or a woman. I just can't see it. But I do see a third party. Whew. Hopefully that helped. Women think that because a man is attracted to a trans woman, he's gay. I don't necessarily think that's the case. Me personally, I think that, well, I don't think, I know that sexuality is a spectrum. And if a man is attracted to trans women, he's obviously attracted to femininity. It's just that he likes a chick with a twist, okay? Right? So I don't think that he's gay per se. I think that he's sexually fluid. What was Sexxy Red doing at the Masonic temple? Now, when she was like popping, like I think in 2022, she was getting her hair done on live, and her hairstylist said that, oh, like you left your purse or something at the Masonic temple. And you know, people were like, oh, like you was in the Masonic temple, bitch. You was in there. And so she didn't address it. And so I want to know, like, she was obviously there. 100% she was there. She even took a picture and posted it on Instagram. So I just want to know, why was she there though? A few years back. Why was she there? Oh, that popped right out. Did y'all see that? We have rejected. We have hustling. You have unbothered. Yeah. Y'all, she wants to talk about it too. She does. She wants to talk about it. Because the way these cards is falling out, but I don't think she can. She can't talk about it. Y'all, see, and that was gonna be my next question. Does she have any shame at all? Does she care about any of this? She doesn't. Honestly, she don't give a fuck. If she was able to tell y'all, oh yeah, I was at the Masonic temple, yeah, and they offered me some money, yeah, they did this, they did that, she would tell y'all. She would if she could. She doesn't care. But she's very much so an open book. She is. She okay. Let me see. All right, y'all. Okay. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this. Kind of like, okay, this is how it played out. She was asked by her team. She wasn't asked. She was told by her team, we need to go somewhere. Now, they let her know a few days prior that she was going. And honestly, you know, I guess because everything was happening so fast back then, she wasn't even really thinking about it until the day of, or like when it was about that time for her to go. She didn't know what to expect, right? And they said it's a paid opportunity. So she was like, hell yeah, with this hustling card here. She said, hell yeah, if you paying me, I'm going, right? She gets there. And, you know, she's very much so, she's herself, like, she don't know who else to be other than herself. She's herself, you know, her ghetto self. And whoever she meets, they offer her a deal. Oh my God, there's a fucking moth. They offer her a deal. And they speak her language, okay? With the power play, with the threatening card here, power plays, controlling presence, you feel unsafe. What they were telling her, whatever it was, y'all, it was a deal that made her uncomfortable. She took it because she was offered the right amount of money, like she was offered some sort of glow up, some sort of change, some sort of upgrade at the Masonic temple. That's why she was there. She's not very spiritual. She don't too much get into that stuff. Like, she don't care about that stuff. It's like she's very practical. Which is pretty interesting because, you know, it's a woman's nature to be the opposite. But she's very practical. She don't care about that spiritual stuff. She don't care about the supernatural stuff. It's like, where's the money? That's what she's concerned about. I want a good life. I want luxury. I want to have fun. I want to drink. I want to go out. I want to have big parties. I want to do this. I want to do that. And they were speaking her language. They promised her that. They promised her the groupie lifestyle, and she said, hell yeah. That's all it took. A deal was made that day. Yes. And it made her uncomfortable. They might have threatened her, actually, with the threatening card here, somehow, some way. But, yeah. And I do think that, I don't know what's in the deal, though. The thing, I don't know. But it does compromise her dignity, for sure. Because in this card, we have George Floyd. And some of y'all might not know this. Ooh. I don't know if I can see. But this is George Floyd. And some of y'all may not know this, but George Floyd was indeed a Freemason. He was. And, of course, they said, no, Freemason. Of course, after he died and people were putting two and two together, they were like, no, that's not true. That nigga was a Freemason. He literally had the tattoo on his chest. And guess what? George Floyd's dignity was crushed, and it was on display for the whole world to see, which ultimately ended up in his demise because he was black. And so yes, the rumors are true. Sexxy Red is a demeaning figure, is a degenerate figure that was strategically placed in our faces. Absolutely. Yes. To keep the black community distressed. Now, my next question is she a CIA plant? Absolutely. I think so. But we're going to use the tarot chart and find out. Is Sexxy Red a CIA plant? We have the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups, I want to say, when it comes to the CIA, no. I do think that she serves as an experiment, though, when it comes to media. And she's not being told to act a certain way either. Um, I think that Sexy Red is a hood chick, and has been around the way, and but I also think that she is smart. She's good with money. So two things could be true at once, right? You could be hood and you could still be smart and literate, and um, I do think that they shine more on the I guess more unpresentable parts of her, for the sake of an experiment. Also, I think she's a mother. No, the cards are saying she's a good mother too. I mean, she's a good mother. She loves her kids. Image though is for experiment purposes for sure, but not from the CIA though. No, probably from the Masons. Probably from the Masons, child. She was offered a deal, but the thing is, she's doing her. That's the thing. It's like they're not telling her, oh, you need to act a certain way. No, she just does her. She says she just let anything fly out of her mouth, and the media does the rest. Interesting. My last question is Sexy Red, is she ashamed about her image? Is she ashamed? Five of Swords. No, it's just that she don't like that she's how she's looking at it is, I shouldn't have dealt with that person because look where it got me. I shouldn't have dealt. That's how she's looking at it. She's not ashamed. It's more so her pointing the fingers like, I shouldn't have fucked with that person because now look, now look, there's drama. Everybody know about my business. Everybody knows my business. She doesn't like when she's not in control of what we know about her life. She doesn't. It's like she feels betrayed. She doesn't like the conflict that she has to deal with because what happens to her, y'all, it's not she has poor judgment when it comes to people. And I said this earlier. Usually women have a good intuition and could kind of and have that discernment and can kind of gauge who to trust and who not to trust. She doesn't have that. She doesn't, which is odd. Sorry, maybe I hope that doesn't sound ignorant. She doesn't have discernment. She doesn't have that. She's very logical woman. Yeah, so she doesn't like the drama that was brought into her life through certain people. That's where most of her shame lies. Yeah. I feel bad about the example she's setting for young black girls. To be honest with you, y'all, she don't care. She feels like I'm very nice. I'm very nice to kids. I'm very nice to young black girls. It's these adult bitches I don't be liking and fucking with. She's like, I have no problem with kids. I don't know how to put this. It's like, no, because in her mind it's like, I love kids. I would never harm kids. I would never she's living in a bubble, y'all. She's living in a bubble. That's all I gotta say about that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading on Sexy Red in her cooties, allegedly. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.